Hey guys, I'm Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and today we are going to make two cards using the Seasonal Branches stamp set. It's new to me, the stamp set, and I bought it for one reason only, and I'll show you when we get started. Thank you so much for being here, and if you are new, I would love it if you could subscribe. I have hundreds of videos, and if you keep coming back, thank you. I love that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn you around and we'll get started. Well, yes, last time it was much easier, wasn't it? Hold on. All right. Goodness. There is a reason I don't like doing this. Hold on. I am trying my best. All right. It was so much easier last week. All right. There we go. That's good enough. I'm going to slide you over. All right, so this is the stamp set that we are going to be using, and I think I'm upside down. Tell me, am I upside down? Because this looks right up to me, and usually it doesn't. Or is it backwards? Anything? Just let me know real quick so I don't start. I'm not upside down. Okay, yay. All right, so this is the stamp set. I bought this only because of the dies, and let me show you, see if I can move this. This, you guys are gonna laugh. This is why I bought this stamp set. And the dies, let's see if you can see that. This leaf, I just love it. I saw it on a card and I'm like, where did they find that? So I had to go and find where I saw that and buy it. So that's a good thing, I guess, if you are always looking at stuff that, you know, maybe I'll see it and we'll use it. All right. And you can always tell me if there's something you want me to try. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Granny Apple Green. And let me get my bone folder. There we go. And I have another Granny Apple Green that I ran through the Layered Florals die. Love this. Love this so much. I'm hoping we keep it. So I need to say hi to everybody. Hindi and Pat and Maria, Carol. There was one more. Teresa, Marilyn. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so we got this, and we have one for the inside with the early espresso, and then this gets put on here with early espresso. And we will go ahead and put this on right now. And because it is embossed and it's got these deep things in here, I'm going to use liquid glue, hoping that that will help. All right. Oh, hey, Lola, why do I forget that from the last time? Thank you for reminding me. All right. So we got this on. So Hindi, what are you talking about being small? Oh, that leaf? Yes, I agree. Hey, Gail. All right, so we have that. Now I am going to bring in, I'm going to put that aside for just a minute. This is cut with the Stylish Shapes. And I love this. It's one of my go-tos every time, but it's the largest circle. So we can use that. I did something that I am very proud of myself for doing. I cut this out with the sticky stuff on the back. Yes, I can be taught. So you just peel this off, and we don't have to put teeny tiny pieces of glue on here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, we're going to cut off some. Put it about like this. But look, so easy. Hey, Robin. Okay. I'm so excited that I remembered to use that because that is what is so nice. All right, now I'm going to do a stamp. On my last one, I didn't do it until after I had everything down. This will make it much easier to put everything down. So I'm using Berry Burst. And I designed this whole card. Let me show you real quick. Around this new paper that's coming out in the online exclusives. All right. Sorry, I'm having trouble getting it out. So it is glimmer paper. This is Berry Burst. This is why I chose this color. Then they have, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Old Olive, but it looks like Granny Apple to me. And then what I love is the white. So you definitely need to pick that up when they become live, but I always show you sneak peeks. All right, let me make sure that doesn't get messed up. All right, so we're going to use this with Berry Burst. And let's see, we're going to put it right down here in the bottom. All right. Go ahead and close this for a minute. I have a bird already die cut. So we're going to see if I can make this work. The key is to put something dark underneath it. So when you go to stamp it, it's easier to line up. We'll find out. I say that it's easier, and then we'll find out if that's true. So I'm going to stand up so I can put this over. But do you see how much easier that makes it look like? Well, I might have got it. Okay. Oh, look at that, you guys. Every once in a while, I do really well. All right. So that's the only reason why I brought that in. We didn't need the pad, but I did want to be able to make sure I colored it right. So the blends I'm using is Pumpkin Pie, just for his beak. And then I have Berry Burst, of course. And then I have fallen in love with Pebbled Path. I know it seems weird, but I made a card for besties and I was so impressed with it. So I'm going to do the dark here, and I'm not going to do a lot of dark, just some. Okay, and then the rest is light. Make sure you guys can see and my hand's not in the way. Okay, so I'm going to do it around this, come down, but then I'm going to do something else to show you what you can do, because some of you might not know. All right, so now I'm going to come back around to the head. You can layer your blends. I'm not sure if you knew that, but if you layer your blends, it makes it darker, but the other part's lighter. So I left around his eye lighter. Let me see if you can see that. See how nice that is? Okay, I love the bird too, Dottie. You know I like birds. Birds. For some reason, whenever we have class, every time there's a bird, we all yell out, "Bird!" No clue why we just started doing that, but it's a fun thing and it's inclusive. All right, so now the best way to get it to really not like is to just go, I'm sorry, I'm not making a full sentence here, is to not go all the way into the dark. Just go up to it so that we can get it to be where it's blending. That way it doesn't, it shows up the blending much better. All right. So we have the bird, isn't he cute? So I want to put him so he's right on top of Happy birthday. And I am just going to use tape for this. This card does have dimensionals on the back of this, but otherwise that's it. All right. I wanted it to look like he is standing on top of Happy. All right. Now, of course, on my first one, and I might need to change this, is, hold on, let me get the pieces. I've got lots. All right, so I have these little cute leaves. You guys are with me on that, right? You think it's beautiful? When you see stuff that you really like, do you get tickled or is it just me? All right, I'm pulling his head up a little bit because I want to put this, well, it might help if I put the leaf in the right way, and then this is going to go under his head, if I can get it to go on there. I just should have done that first. All right, there we go. Now we're going to use more glue dots because that just makes it easier for me. No glue, just easy. Thank you, Teresa, for agreeing with me on being tickled. I love it. When you see little dogs or cats, do you get high pitched? That's what I do. Or even little babies. It's not always about the animals. All right, let's see. I am going to put this here. And we have one more. Isn't it funny that I bought this whole thing just for the leaves? All right, we got that. Then I die cut the flowers out of that beautiful glimmer paper. And I'm just going to use a glue dot on this too because it's easy. And we're just going to put that on. In person, this is so pretty with the sparkle. And we're almost done with the front already. All right, so we got that. Then we are going to put dimensionals on this. Oh my gosh, I have barely used any. What is wrong with me today? All right. So tell me where you're all from. There's some new people here that I don't know too much about you. I would love to know more. All right. Now, I tried so many ways to do this card, and Pat alone knows because she's always with me when I'm doing it. If it doesn't look good to me, I'm not going to keep it. I just can't. It's like I really want it to look as good as I can. And if it doesn't wow me, it doesn't fit the bill. All right. So I'm going to put this on here because I think the white really sets this off. And I'm going to use the liquid glue for that. Thanks, Lola. I really appreciate it. Your name on there just throws me. I always loved your name, Lola. Lola May. I always thought May was your middle name, and it just flowed so nicely. But no, that's your last name. All right. Now we got that. Then we're going to go ahead and, oh, I forgot to do one thing. I'm going to do that real quick so it'll dry. I need some ribbon and about 8.5 inches. So I'm going to cut that off. Thanks, Dottie. That's what I was hoping. All right. I am going to color this with the dark pebbled path, and then I'm going to let it dry, and I'm going to finish the card, and then we'll put it on at the end. This is the silver and white ribbon. And everything, if you go to my blog, you can sign up for my newsletter, and this will be in the newsletter at another time. I just sent out the last 2 weeks worth of things. So don't expect this one for another couple weeks. I try to send it out every other week, but sometimes I get busy. All right. I'm going to let that dry, but I still got it on my hands. Good thing I'm wearing my crafting pants. All right. So that's going to sit aside to dry. We're going to go ahead and do the inside, or I can go ahead and put this on. And then we'll do the inside, and then I'll come back and that'll be all ready. Make sure the opening's going the right way. All right, and then while we have this open and ready to go, I've got these tinsel 4-pack tinsel gems. Hey, Mary. So glad you could make it. You missed me, right? Okay, so I'm going to put, what I did is, because this wasn't bright enough for me, I need the brush tip. I wanted it really bright, and it's already berry burst, but I really wanted it to be a little bit brighter. So I did two big ones and a small one. Okay. I was just looking at them thinking, those don't look as bright. That's because it wasn't. All right. So we're going to put this here. And 2 little, blah, blah, blah. Nope, I think I only did 1 little one and 2 bigs. All right. Okay. So now we're going to do the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and move that and come to the inside. Thank you, Hindi. You're the best. So glad we got to meet in person when I was in Vegas. All right, let's see if I can find this. Sending an abundance of, and this stamp set lets you put your own sentiment in. So I'm going to do sending an abundance of, and then I'm going to do love. And I'll read to you what the other ones are. Let's see. Sending abundance of love, thanks, get well wishes, happy birthday wishes. So you can just put it however you like. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stamp the bird again. If I can find where I put him down, because, I tend to move things. And then I'll color him, and by that time, that ribbon should be all ready. Sorry, I'm grabbing an envelope. Can't have a naked envelope. All right. I'm not going to color the envelope, but you can if that's what you like. I'm just going to color this. And I'm going to do it exactly the same way as I did on the front. Is this the dark? Got to make sure I start with the dark because that's how I like it. And then I'm going to just, because this head will give you a little shadow. That's what I think anyway. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate it. Okay, so because I did go in, I'm not sure if you can tell, but do you see how it's blended and it's darker towards the top? Isn't that pretty? And you can always just keep going to blend it more. All right. And then we are going to do the dark for just these parts. And it's pretty darn dark. All right. I didn't want a lot of the dark because this is really dark, but I'm going to come back and do around the eye like I did the last time because I really like that. I didn't know, or I couldn't remember that you could layer your colors, and as long as you just keep going over it, it will deepen the hue. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go around his eye so I can leave that. Ah, so cute. Okay, sorry, it's the little things. See how cute that is? Okay. And this will go on the inside. And card is almost done. All right, so now I have this, and pretty sure it's dry. I'm just going to make a bow, and whoops, pretty sure 8.5 inches is big enough. I just have to get my fingers in there to get that. There we go. Let's get this. All right. Should have made it a little bit better on, yeah, that's still not quite right. Let me go. All right. And that's going to go right here. And I think that really sets it off on the front here. Okay, let me grab a drink real quick. Needed that. Okay, now I'm going to use, I've been using a lot of glue dots today. I like to at least put 3, and I put it in the middle and then 2 towards the sides, and you can't tell once it's down. So that's nice. All right. What do you guys think? You like it? Is it cute? All right. So let me show you the inside again. And I got a little smudge there, but I think it's okay. Sorry, I had it up too high. All right. So let's move on. This one, I'm excited to show you. When Pat saw it, she gasped. So that's how I know. Hey, Dottie, did I say hi to you already? I don't remember. All right. I've got a lot more leaves, but they're stuck at the bottom of my envelope. There we go. I'm going to move them here. We've got a stem, and a, whoa, and a stem. The flowers, I'm going to move all over here so we've got them all in one spot. Okay. So we're going to start off with white, the extra thick, or the thick, because when you're using it as a base, that just gives it a better feel to the card. It doesn't feel flimsy. Okay, so we started off with that. Then let me move this. All right, I ran through the machine. I don't know if you can see it. There you can. The timber, and it is 4 by 5 1/4. And let me grab my cutter. Okay. So it's so much easier if you use this on this side if it's just to start with. So if it's a small number, like between 1 and 1 1/4, you know, up to 1 1/4, it's so much easier to do it from this side. So I'm going to just put it at the 3/4. Let me make sure I did that. Okay. Trim 3/4. I'm going to go all the way down. Just make sure you move them out of the way so they're not on the track down lower and you go over it and cut in half. That would be bad. So this is not quite 3/4 at the end, so we're only using 6 of them. This one just gets tossed. We should have 6 altogether. Okay. All right, so pick out which side you like. There's 2 different sides, but you can tell when it gets when it goes through the machine, there's like a front and a back, pretty much. And I want this to be the like where the grain is going in. So I'll flip it over so the grain is not. Hold on, make sure I got, yep. So the grain is on the outside because I'm going to put dimensionals and I want to make sure that they're all alike. Okay. So I am just going to put 3 on each one. You know, I would never forget you for long, Dottie. You and Fred. Okay. This is the most time-consuming part. Ah, Fred's napping. So is Jack. He wanted to be down here, but I said no. He likes to bark at everything. All right, so now I have, the front. And we're going to go ahead and start putting this on. I'm going to slide this over so I can be in the screen. Now, you can lay these all out ahead of time, but since I've done this once, I figured that this should be easier now because I kind of know where they're going to be going. And we'll see if I'm right or wrong when I'm done. I think, in fact, I had to trim my card just a little bit because I don't think I got it perfect. So we'll see. Give it. I hope I get it right. All right. So in a couple weeks, I'm going to Houston with Stampin' Up. So on that week, I will not be doing any videos. I'm just going to take a break because I leave on Wednesday. I am hoping, you guys, I'm a little nervous. I should have laid them out, but I'm trusting the process. And I'll trim the card if need be, which I think I might. All right, last one. It wasn't too awfully bad. In fact, I don't even think I need to trim the card. There, what do you think? That's good. All that worry for nothing. All right, so now I wanted to make my stem. Oh, I have to tell you that I have to thank Jennifer Timko. She did something like this, but it was using a totally different stamp set. So I think that that's fair. Thanks, guys. Hope I'm not the only one that gets nervous. And it's just paper. That's what we keep telling ourselves. All right, so I'm going to put it down like this. And even though the sticker is all the way, it doesn't matter because we're not going to push it down into the gaps. I'm trying to get the backs off. This is when it's good to have nails. And I have nails, but I'm having troubles. Come on. Maybe I could try. That's the only part that's bad is getting off the sticky. But look at how narrow this is. You want it to be where you don't have to do glue. Come on. There we go. Ta-da. All right. I am going to put this under this one so it kind of looks like it's continuing. And then we got one more. And then I'm doing one on the inside. There we go. That was much easier. Okay. And then we're going to do, let's go from this. Okay. I'm going to put that aside for a minute. I'm going to bring in this because it's very important for the next step. Turn them all so that they're right way. You don't want to do the back one. That would not be right. All right, we're going to color it with Wink of Stella. Whoop. Because it just makes them pop. Hold on, I need to get a little bit more in here, and I'm afraid. Hold on, I'm going to do it on my, I didn't want it to get on my sheet here. Oh, I think this is the empty one. I need to, oh, one of these is full. This one. This is why you have multiples. All right. Whoops, that was the back. All right, so it does have a design on the front, so that's what's good. But I need to take my Take Your Pick tool, and I have the embossing, what do you call that? Embossing ball? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is come in and just right in the middle, push down. See how it makes it into like a little bowl? We're going to do that for each one so that it gives life to the flowers. Now, of course, when you mail it, it will probably go flat, but at least the picture is going to be pretty. So I'm going to move this aside, move my leaves. We're going to go ahead and put some of these leaves on. I'm going to probably finish this roll before the day is done. So please share my video. I would love that. Share it with your friends. It helps my ratings. And if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe. And I'm still waiting for those. I think I'm down like 70 people left to get me to the 2,000 mark. It would sure be nice to have that. Okay. So you just have to decide where you want your leaves to be. Come on. And what's nice is the die does 4 at a time. So it is like fast. And let's see. I need 2 for the inside. So I got to make sure I save 2. Oh, one more. Where do I put it? Okay. So now the flowers should be dry from the Wink of Stella, but isn't this pretty so far? All right, just want to make sure I got that all off. So we're going to use glue dots again. And I'm just going to fluff it up again, and I'm going to put that here. Whoops. Left part of the dot on. Okay. Need to make sure that that goes. All right. Put this here. I love this card. So pretty. See, I flatten it to get it on, but it's already got all the stuff, so it should make it easy to go back into its shape. Because I really smashed it. Okay. Thanks, Valerie. Hey, Valerie, I didn't see you come in. Missed you last week. Or was it the week before? All right, last one. Let's see where I want to put it. 4, 5, 6. So I need one more. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it right. Well, let's put it up here because I think that's better. All right, so we got that. I have 3 for the inside that I have left over. So I'm going to leave that. Now I'm going to come in with, here it is. Whoops. Festive Pearls. And because I'm using the ink for Pool Party, I'm going to go ahead and use that. And I'm going to put them inside the flower because it looks so pretty. Gosh, you guys, it is so pretty in person with the Wink of Stella. Come on. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So pretty. Okay, so now I have a die that I want to show you, and hopefully I stamp it right because I've only got the one. I didn't even print or like do another one just to be on the safe side. So let's hope. It is from Happy Little Things Dies. It's just these 2. It was $12. You can get it with the bundle, but I really just like these because I'm always looking for new things to put on there. All right, we're going to say You're in My Thoughts because that goes perfect with this. And I'm going to, like I said, use Pool Party. I thought so, Lola. It looks so elegant with the white flowers, the white cardstock. Let's see if I got it right. Oh my gosh, I did. Good job. All right. I am going to flip that over and come in. Let's see if I can find them. Oh, here we are. Use the minis, and I'm only going to put 3, well, maybe 4, because I don't like it to sag. Can't have it sagging. Okay. All right. Bring this back in. And just that little tiny hint of blue is so pretty. Thanks, Teresa. I agree, Carol. All right, so we're going to have it go over the stem, and that's going to help hold it down too. But we wanted it to be just like that. Just simple, right? All right, so we're going to do the inside now. And that's right here. And I'm going to bring in my stem that I put the sticky stuff on. So proud of myself. All right, and then we're going to put the flowers, but, well, I'll do it after. I was going to say something, but we're just going to do it after. Thanks, Hindi. All right. I'm going to put one right here. Hold on, I want to put a leaf down so it goes under the flower. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, phew, I put it on the wrong side. Now we can put this on. It just looks so much better with the leaf peeking out, don't you think? I like it. All right, one more flower is right here. And then we'll do a couple more leaves. Why am I putting that away? Okay, we're going to put this one here. Then we have one more leaf because I wanted the inside to be a little bit more minimalist. So we don't have to die cut so much. And let's put it there. All right, so the thing that I did that's a little bit, let's see if I can find it. I might have put it aside thinking I didn't need it, which I did. Oh, here it is. All right, is Pool Party. I have the light. You could use the dark if you want. I'm just using the brush end and I'm just going to color the inside, and I'll probably do a couple layers so that it's a little bit darker. Can you even see that in the video? You could use the dark, but I really kind of like it like this because it's more subtle. Let's see if I can hold it up so you can see. You see that? Isn't that cute? All right, now we're going to say, may you feel sheltered in the love that surrounds you. Isn't that an awesome saying? I agree. It needed the leaves. All right, so we're going to go ahead because I don't like to do white on white for the inside. So I'm going to put it on Old Olive because that's the color of the leaves. So we'll do that. And of course, I'm squishing my flowers, but we can always fluff them. Oh, I didn't squish them too bad. If you got them wet and let them dry in the position, which is kind of what I did with the Wink of Stella, it will hold it a little bit better. All right. And I'm going to use liquid glue so I don't have to squish them. Whatever works. Okay, let's bring the card back in. So now, am I silly to buy the whole bundle just for those leaves? Because I think that the sentiments are really nice. You'll have to go look. It's in the big catalog. So it's really cute. I love how it came out. All right. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and move everything so it's out of the way. Whoops. This way. I never know which way to go on the video so that you don't see everything. All right. So Pat, go ahead and do the drawing and we'll see who gets to win and which one you guys choose. I have 2 of each, so if you both choose one, that's fine. And we'll just go from there. Thank you, Hindi. That's what I was trying to do. Gail and Lola. Yay. Gail, you haven't won in a long time. Lola, you always win, but you haven't won lately either. So this is good. Hey, Sharon, I'm glad that you got to make it. I don't know that I saw you come in, but thank you for coming. So, all right. So Gail and Lola, let me know which ones you want. You can text me. You both have my cell phone and let me know. And I will get them out probably on Tuesday because I try to send them out when I come back to work. All right. So I will, yay. Is it your birthday, Maria? Sorry, Lola. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday. I don't know if it's today or next week, but I appreciate you. So Happy birthday. All right, girls, I will see you next time, and hopefully you will want to come back and invite your friends. Thank you. Bye.